Miley. I haven't combed my hair or gotten out of my pajamas, and I am wearing one of those footed sleepers. Okay, and I'm just sitting here and enjoying my personal time, I guess you might say. I just made myself some rice. I put the recipe on Facebook. Well, I've been thinking about you. You know, I had 2 more dreams last night about you, or today, actually. I sort of remember parts of them, but it's very vague, so I don't want to mention anything because it might not be correct. Okay? My memory is very vague of what's going on. I mean, I just kind of remember. I'm going to mention this. Part of the dream, there was a crowd of people, a huge crowd of people, okay? And we were walking along, okay? We were walking along or going somewhere, and there was a giant crowd of people. And this crowd of people kept trying to reach in and get you, and it was like, whoa. You know, I had to realize at that point, I was just like, maybe that's what I'm going to be going through. That's a new adventure for me. I've never been through that. It's weird, man. It's really, really, really weird. You know? I look forward to meeting you in person, Miley. I really do. Okay? I want you. I want you in my life. And I want me to be in your life. Okay? And even if I sit at home, okay? Even if I sit at home, I'm going to be the kind of man that you want. I mean, I am the man that you want. Okay? That's the point. Okay? Even if I sit at home and do nothing but watch TV and be on my computer, I'm still doing that here. You know what I mean? So either way, I'm going to be writing on my computer. I'm going to be, transferring videos and, shooting movies and doing what I usually do. You know? And if you want to bring me out somewhere, you say, hey, you call me up and say, hey, can you get dressed real quick? Are you ready? And I say, for what? I'm going to send somebody to come pick you up, and I'm going to bring you out on my tour. I say, oh, okay, I'll get dressed real quick. How long do I have? And then you can say something like, well, give me a call right back, or give me a call when you're dressed, and then I'll send the person, or something like that. You know what I mean? I love you. I love you very much. Okay? And my song, I'm going to say it like this because it has a piece of wisdom in it. All right? The rapper I know, he is a very, very wise guy. Okay? He's like Tyrese Gibson wise. Okay? He is the shit. All right? He says you can't have love without pain. That's true. That is so true. Okay? Oh, I'm not going to hurt you. Or at least I won't intend to, okay? I'm not going to go out and cheat on you, or, I'm not going to go out and I don't want your fame and I don't want your fortune, because it's, okay, fame, I look at it like this, okay? Fame and notoriety, I already have a lot of that, okay? And I'm not trying to be famous. I'm not trying to be famous. But there is a little bit, and I do realize that it comes with being with you and having to go through that. So I'll get a little bit of fringe of that, okay? I'll get a little fringe. But I'm not trying, that's just, a default situation, okay? By default, I can't change that, okay? I can't do anything about that. So, being that as it is, I'm willing to accept that, and I'm willing to go through the new adventure that is going to be our relationship. Okay? I'll make every sacrifice that I can make. Okay? Every sacrifice. Alright? I'm wise and I'm enlightened. Okay? I've been through the worst of situations. I live in a ghetto, okay, with a landlord who doesn't give a shit about his apartments. He only wants the rent. He doesn't give a shit about the quality of life. Doesn't want to fix nothing. He makes us fix everything. And, you know, that's the way it is for me. Okay? I didn't choose this. He came in while I was living here. So, you know, I'm just telling you, I've been through much worse hell than this. And I'm still here. Okay? And I don't want to put you through hell. But if you go through hell, just say, if you, in a hypothetical situation, let's say you end up in hell, you know, going through something, you know, that I've been through. That means that you can come to me for guidance, you see, because I've been through this situation before. And I can tell you how it was for me. And it may not work out that way for you, but then again it could, you know, because there's always different outcomes. Now, I want you to know that like I said, you can't have love without pain. So if you try to protect yourself from pain, guess what? You're going to stunt your growth. You're going to stunt your growth. Your emotional growth. You're not going to be able to grow if you don't feel pain. Because it's from the bottom that we propel ourselves up. Okay? So, when we fall, we dust ourselves off, and we get up and we try again. Okay? And we make little adjustments, like my song says, we make little adjustments to make it work. You see? That's why I put that in there, because the knowledge and the effectiveness of that knowledge was something I wanted to portray. You know? So, I'm very smart, Miley. And I want, you know, I'm not about fame and fortune, I told you. If I want those things, I'll get them myself. It's like earning all that, you know? I just want to be part of you. I want to be part of your, I want to make a family with you, you know? And I have, in my last videos, I compared our relationship and the kind of love that we might have. I think that we do have. Okay? It's like the one between June Carter and Johnny Cash. Okay? It really is. And you would like to wake up next to me every day, wouldn't you? And be able to roll over, put your hand on my chest, you know, be like that, and then put your head right about here, and then, you know, I would hold you, and I would pet you, and I would love you, and I'd hold you and kiss you, and I'm going to tell you this. I give some of the best back massages you have ever known. You've got a massage therapist right here. You've got a psychologist right here, okay, because I'm very versed in that. You practically have a lawyer right here, or at least you have a legal savvy person, okay, because I used to be a private investigator and I'm going back into the business, okay, among other things. I'm a writer, so, you know, I can tell you a story. I can do lots of things. I can kind of improv it as I go along, okay, for entertainment and stuff like that. And I'm fun and open-minded, okay, and I'm smart, okay. So I look forward to meeting you. And I also want to say, I have my own fashion sense, okay? I'm like, I don't know, Keanu Reeves, okay? I could be Keanu Reeves' brother. I really could. I could be Keanu Reeves' brother in a movie. And I'm thinking about writing one like that. Bringing him into it, you know? I want to see what he would say about that, because I have contact. I know his agent. So, basically, oh, and I can also get hold of him through Dogstar, okay? And I know some people through that deal. Anyway, I want to be the most effective lover that you can possibly be. I mean, that I can possibly be. That's what I meant. I want to be the best lover I can be. Okay? And that's because of me. All right? I filled myself up with love and confidence. Okay? I love myself. So I have love to offer and spare. Okay? And yeah, so I live in a storage bin. So what? Or a shoebox. So what? At least I'm not homeless, right? I got one foot out the door, so to speak. But you know what? That's life. And it has made me who I am today. And the person you love. Okay? And I am going to be so good for you. Just being me. Okay? So when I come to meet you, I'm going to wear my leather jacket. Hold on a second. Let me see. Yep, I have it right here. Hold on a second. I'm going to wear my leather Chicago Bulls hat. Right here. I'm going to wear that and my leather jacket to go with it. And I am going to go and probably wear some black nylon lycra, whatever, 70s slacks, because I kind of like those. You know, I'm not trying to be 70s or anything, or I don't care about fashion about that. I don't care how old it is or none of that. All right? And I'm sure you don't either. Okay? I'm going to be who I am. All right? And Keanu Reeves, he wears jeans and, you know, not the nicest stuff, you know. He's not all fashion conscious. I'm just like him in that way. I mean, just like him. You know, even if I had made my own money and my own fortune, I'd still be just like Keanu Reeves. And I would probably live the same way I'm living now at a different rate. Okay? That's the way it is. I'm smart. I'm very smart. And that's what you need, is somebody who is intelligent and smart and loving and loves you right back, okay, and won't cheat on you, okay, because you are the woman I want. You are woman enough for me, okay, as wild as you are. I'm wild. Woo! I am wild as hell, all right? So, please, be yourself. Don't be nervous. Be amongst anything else. I want all of you to be yourselves when you come meet me. Okay? When your dad and your mom are going to want to come. I just asked Trace if he was going to be there on Instagram. And I want to know if he's going to be there. I'm sure that the rest of your brothers and sisters are going to want to know me. That's right. And I'm cool with that, because you know why? Just more of you to love. You know? So, come on, girl. I don't know what's holding you back. What's holding you back? I got nothing holding me back. Alright? I have absolutely nothing to hold me back. I want to play guitar with you. Okay? I want to do a lot of things with you. Okay? And it's, you know, really, it's the simple stuff. It's the simple stuff that matters to me. Okay? It's the stuff that money cannot buy. Because even if you were living on the streets, you lost everything. And if that does happen, if an apocalypse happens and the grid gets shut down and we're left in the dark, you have a survivalist here. I can make sure that we survive. Okay? And all your family members, if they don't know what to do, then I know what to do. Okay? And since we're Illuminati, we also have a backup plan. Okay? We will have no trouble being who we are. Okay? A couple. I'm adaptable. And yes, by the way, I'm going to tell you about this case. Okay? Because my public people know about it. Alright? I got set up. Even my neighbor downstairs can tell you I got set up by a corrupt cop, corrupt RE/MAX agents, corrupt judge and a prosecutor that's corrupt. Okay, I got set up and falsely charged with 2 crimes I didn't even do. Okay, which is why my attorney is going to appeal them and overturn the whole thing, because I went and investigated the whole thing. I went through the whole file and then circled certain things in there that were wrong. Okay, I pulled out all the pages. I pulled all that stuff out. I did her job for her. Okay, that's how smart I am. All right, and I also told her that if they've done this to me, man, there's probably dozens of people, behind me that have had that happen to them, and they're stuck, and they're not as smart enough as me to get out of it. Okay, so the Illuminati, like I said, are going to wipe my record clean because they know I didn't do this shit. All right, and I'm stalling and dragging my heels and not doing anything. I keep telling them, my probation officer, I'm going to do 1 or 2 hours of community service today. I'm not feeling that great. Or, I'll go in, I'll do half an hour here. I'll stretch it out as long as possible. Because even, if I didn't get everything done, the judge, if my appeal doesn't go through right away, which is already filed, if it doesn't go through in a little while, then I can drag it out a little bit more by getting an extension of my probation and dragging my heels even further. So there's all kinds of little legal bullshit I can pull just to make sure I don't actually go in and put too much effort into it, because I know I didn't do this. I got charged with 2 counts of aggravated auto theft for not even stealing 2 cars. Okay, I'll have to explain that to you in more greater detail, but I had permission to have a couple of vehicles towed from here because I was an acting security person, and they said go ahead and do that. Then the RE/MAX agents decided to recant and lie and say they never gave permission to do anything. Okay, they're wishy-washy bastards and corrupt as hell. So they're going to get sued and taken care of and taken down. So that's why I'm so effective, okay? Because I know what I'm doing. And that's why I'm such an effective private investigator, And a lot of the private investigators that taught me are mad because they're like, man, I shouldn't have ever taught you that because now I've made you dangerous. Well, if I'm dangerous, then that means that I'm dangerous to them, because that means that I can be more effective than they can. See? That's what being smart can bring you, okay? But it also means that the legal system tries to screw you in every way that they possibly can. Because you're smarter than they are, and they know it. You see? And that's just the way it is, alright, girl? So I didn't do the crimes that I'm accused of. Trust me, I know this. And as for anything else on my background check, I had a scuffle with a lesbian manipulator that was involved with my wife while we were still together. And we ended up, she clocked me and hurt me, and I ended up trying to push her out of the way so I could leave. And she grabbed me, and I had to grab her to let go of me, so it ended up being a domestic dispute. Okay? So I was trying to, get her off me at all times. And, of course, Colorado doesn't see it that way. So they just jail both parties and then sort it out later. That's how they do it. It's all messed up. Very messed up. So it's not something I want, So I've got all these things I've got to take off my record that are absolutely corrupt and bullshit, all right? It's literally corrupt bullshit that's on my record. It's only there because I couldn't fight it. So now I'm going to be able to fight it. So I'm taking it down, all right? And I know the corrupt jerks who did it, all right? And I know the reason why they did it. Because I'm smart and I'm dangerous to them, you see? And that's why they did that. So I know the higher reason behind that. And I do think with a higher reasoning. Okay? So you have that with your boyfriend. Alright? And I'm excited as hell to start this relationship with you. I really am. I'm excited as hell to start this relationship. Okay? All I want to do is be with you. Alright? On to the next video.